what's the standard that people should be?
Everybody read your Bible. Everybody read your Bible and say a prayer. That's all I got for y'all, man. Use discernment when it comes to dating is what I would say.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to cut somebody off when you notice these things faster. I think we take a lot of time to end things that should have been ended months ago.
Yeah, no, I just agree with you, man. Just be more decisive. Just know your goal and where you're trying to go. And like you said, I think a lot of times we're too fast to move on and then too slow to cut off.
You about to lock in with your boy Kev on the Unbrothered podcast.
It's your boy Key, you know it's Unbrothered podcast.
Let's go! Come on,
Welcome back to the Unbrothered podcast. We are here today with a special guest. First time on the podcast, never been here before. Mr. Kris led himself. How you doing, my boy?
What's up? I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing well, bro. Blessed and highly favored.
Facts.
Listen, man, let's cut straight to the chase, bro. First time on Unbrothered podcast.
Yeah.
First off, we keep it real always. None of that capping stuff. And we ain't here to impress nobody.
Facts.
It's the stuff we do all the time anyways. Just having our normal conversations. But I just got a crusty mic from Amazon in my hand. And that's it. So let's rock and roll, baby. Mm-hmm. Listen, Kris.
Yeah.
Born in freaking Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Staying in Atlanta, man. How's that going for you?
Man, I miss home. It's big night and day.
Don't say that, bro.
Big night and day difference.
Nah, I'm playing.
Night and day difference. The A in South Florida is similarities, but for the most part, it's totally different. Different world.
And so what's similar? What's different? Break it down.
What's similar is I'll say like culture ? On that. Because I think that sometimes like the A has so much swag, so much drip, so much going on, so much motion that nah, that's far from true. Like the whole US copies that. That's a fact. Everybody copies that. So you definitely sense a little bit of that from living in South Florida. So that part is similar. Like the girls be acting the same, guys, all that stuff, dressing the same, all that stuff. What's different is number one, the terrain. Everything's flat here, but in Atlanta, hilly, you know, and it's bushy. It's like it's a big old forest.
Facts.
No beach. They got Lake Lanier, but you know, for those who are listening who know about that, that's not the place to be. Especially if you have a beautiful chocolate skin.
See how my face ain't changed? I don't even know what that is at all.
Exactly.
It ain't phase me, so I'll slide by myself.
Do your Googles. Do your Googles.
Do my Googles.
Yeah, like it's not really vacation. No jet ski, boats, yachts, the whole beach.
Crusty canal water.
It's not that vibe at all. So yeah, but other than that, it's party scene is the same thing as Miami.
Fair.
It's still jumping.
So talking about the girls, you said something about women, and then I zoned out after that because you said women, and I just got mad. I'm playing with you, but talk about the dating scene over there. Are you dating? Like, what's the difference between what you're seeing in like these Miami, Fort Lauderdale women versus what you're seeing in Atlanta?
Ain't no difference. It's the same, really. Just different ethnicities.
Okay.
Same mentality. Fast life, fast pace. You know, people are replaceable. I'm not saying that, but like a lot of people have that mentality. I had to emphasize.
I told you that once or twice, ain't it?
Nah, hell nah. No. I don't. But I don't really deal with women who would ever speak like that. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, my boy said he's fine pickings.
Yeah, you get vetted out. That's crazy. Damn, you what?
Nah. I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just thinking about what you said. Like for a girl to tell a dude that's absolutely nuts.
That's actually insane.
That's nuts.
If a dom ever told me that, I don't know what I would do. Both knees, hands up to God, saying, Father, forgive her for she knows not what she does. So you said fast life, fast dating.
Yeah, definitely.
Is what you're seeing out there. You know, Miami boy myself, raising that lifestyle. I think that's kind of what we're used to. This idea of people being really replaceable. And it's just like a very fast dating scene. Like, oh, you're not for me. Yeah, you were for me for 2 months, but then I found a better one. Now you're for me for another year. Then you're not for me. Hey, you could be for me, but I don't see you being my wife. And then, I finally found her, right? And all this has been like in a quick time span.
Right.
Is that kind of what you've been experiencing out there too?
Yeah, bro, it's speed dating. You know, I think a lot of people, you know, you living in the city, so a lot of people are living their life. So going outside, turning up sections and all that stuff, like that's very alluring.
The section thing gotta stop, by the way.
No, the sections is very obnoxious in Atlanta, and if you go to the A, if you don't have a section, you're wasting your time, because it's just like
you're wasting your time.
All you're doing, you're paying to get into the spot to get flexed on. because Boss Man D-Lo finna be in there blowing hookah in your face.
Right in your
You
face
feel
too.
me?
No manners.
No manners.
Right on the side of your cheek, right there. A little bit of ash in your chin.
Yeah, all the smoke this bouncing off your cheek.
That's so green, bro.
You feel me? You don't have a section that's not ready. You're not ready for going out there. But it's like people want to go outside and really enjoy being on the scene, being young and being flashy. So it's tough. People don't want to really settle down.
That's real.
So they want to get someone who's fun, who they can enjoy this process with. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But there's different circles for every need. That's what I've been seeing. Like, it's a supermarket for real in Atlanta. You just have to know how to shop.
That was a gym, low key. You said it's a supermarket. Well, what is Florida then?
Oh, Florida's like
Swap shop.
Florida's like
We Bravo. I don't know. Y'all probably got Target out there.
Swap shop.
We messing with the swap. No,
Swap shop?
I'm playing my Miami girls. I love y'all so
Oh
much.
my
I love
God.
y'all so
This nigga
much.
said
Y'all-
swap shop.
Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. Y'all keep being beautiful and stuff. But listen, man, you said something important that I want to touch on, bro. The idea of too many options, bro.
Yeah.
I always think that having too many options is never the best option, bro. Because you're too focused on there's always a next one out there. You know that idea like the grass is always green on the other side.
For sure.
And us being attractive, handsome, successful men, I know low key like we have this idea in our head that we can have anybody we want. But I think that comes at a cost because not everybody's really for you.
Facts.
So it's how do you play that role in a place like Atlanta?
Get that crap out of your head, number one.
Fair.
Because, okay, you may be able... I think a lot of stuff is, like what you just said, you got to check, let's go back to the supermarket. Is it something you need or something you want? Back to the swap. Well, if you do it to the swap, then it's definitely ain't nothing you need or want is in there. Only thing they need is a bulldoze over there.
Fair. By the way, Amazon
Knock that joint.
Amazon about to knock it down in a year, so don't even worry about it if y'all ain't know that.
Yeah, forewarned though, 'cause you know them boys over there love they swap.
Yeah, they love it.
Get their goals for $50 and stuff.
Like you got a pair too.
Yeah, but mine not 50. Mine good. But I didn't get it for the swap.
You want to say the price?
Nah, we gonna leave that. We gonna leave that alone. We gonna leave that out. We gonna leave
the camera. All right, get to it, bro. If I expose you,
we
man.
gonna leave that out. We gonna leave that out.
Go, bro.
I paid a pretty penny. But anyway, what were we talking about? Supermarket dating.
You said something about supermarket, bro.
Yeah. Again, you gotta take your ego out of it. Because I think sometimes as guys we're like, I'm gonna get her because I just want to see if I can get her. But you get to know her, like, dang, I don't need this person. So it's like, do you need her or do you want her? It's a lot of options to choose from and to test if you got it, but do you need it or do you want it?
I really still enjoy like my privacy. I enjoy like doing my own thing. I enjoy traveling for work. I enjoy my alone time and stuff.
Okay.
That stuff I need.
For sure.
And I feel like I really do need the accompanied of a wife. I do. I feel like I need a wife, like a genuine, virtuous wife. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's kind of hard finding that, especially like dating in a very big city.
Yeah, it's
like
tough.
Miami, where you got to let the pride aside and be like, yeah, I could have her. And I saw her, like, yeah, I could have her too.
So my bad. I don't want to cut you off. Continue.
One of my friends told me this from work. Actually, he's a young dude our age.
Yeah.
He said the normal thing to do when you're born and raised in New York, because that's where he's from, is you go off to school wherever you go. Everybody usually comes back to the city. They buy a condo where they live in an apartment for a year, 2-3 years while they're single. Mm-hmm. They enjoy the city life of New York City. And then when they get a girl that they're serious about, they move to the suburbs. Mm. He said that's what they all do. I mean, New York people, let me know if that's a true thing. But he was born and raised there, and he said that's a normal thing that y'all do.
Okay.
And it's interesting to me is like, he never said that they get together and then they move back into the city to have the family. They always kind of go to the suburbs. So I don't know if there's a difference between dating and city life where your options are so much versus going somewhere like New Brunswick or North Dakota where you got 3 women that you got to choose from. Which one brushes their teeth in the morning and combs their hair? You know what I'm saying?
Fact. Yeah, you floss, you in the... You the one.
Floss is important. Not a lot of people floss, bro.
Yeah. Trust me, they don't.
Fair.
Yeah.
But what was you saying, though?
No, I was going to ask you, so how do you being from SoFlo, you being Broward County, and then navigating the Miami scene, streets, how do you pick and choose, bro?
It's been tough.
Because, you know, there's a lot out here. There's a lot of, you know,
No,
ask
there's a lot.
anybody. There's a lot of good looking.
Bro, there's a lot of beautiful women in Miami, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There are. But a good 70% of them you can cross off the list.
Damn, why?
Easily. From the jump.
From the jump?
From the jump. Just based off of having a conversation. Like, are you a bird brain or not? Like, are you here for what I have? So 70% of y'all immediately buy. Now, out of that 30% that's left, you know, that's where you got to kind of use discernment. Like, all right, who are you for real, right? And what do you have to offer? What do I have to offer you? Not in terms of like, you know, finances or anything physical, but like your brain, your mental capacity. Like, what do we have in common? Like, what are you virtuous? Like, what do you care about? What are your end goals? What you trying to grow?
Yeah.
And I think that's where it takes a little bit longer, for me personally.
Okay, so like, how fast you think you get to that? To knowing that when you're dealing with people.
I don't like to put a time frame on it.
Okay.
I think I've had a lot of women rush getting to that place.
Okay.
And I think there's a difference between rushing a man and making sure a man's being intentional. Don't rush an intentional man. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of women do that because of fear of messing with men that were never intentional, and they wasted a year with a fool boy. No wise man ever rushes into a lifetime with another woman.
No, facts.
I don't think so. It takes a lot of discernment.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's real, bro. That's real.
Man, I'm learning out here. I've been taking my dating life a lot serious, but I think something I wanted to touch on with you though is how do you, I mean, I brought the topic of moving to Nebraska to find your wife.
Right.
I mean, there might be something out there. You might find a little hunting girl or something. I don't know what you're into, but do you feel like
crazy?
You feel like it's a big difference between people dating in smaller cities versus like big cities?
Yeah, huge difference. What? Huge difference. Man, I wish that's what I want for real. Because at least, you know, I think people always think the grass is greener on the other side, but I think some people from the smaller cities want to be like, oh, I want to go to a bigger city, there's better people. Or, you know, other people may want to go to smaller cities. But I think as a man, if you have a couple good options, you're vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to see all these people. And men, we're visual too. So it's like, you could be in a city, let's say you do have a relationship, and then you live in Miami. Freak out of here.
Wait, I don't think you fried though.
You're not fried, but you're getting close though. Cause you're seeing too much.
You playing a little bit.
You're seeing a lot. You're seeing a lot, and I think that people don't talk about that enough. Like a man to get started, all he gotta do is see the right thing.
Oh, look at David.
And
seared himself.
In the A, you gonna see a lot of right things.
You're gonna see a lot of right things.
Everywhere you go, you're gonna see a lot of right things. But
yeah,
I just think the culture and especially the A, and you know, Miami. Yeah.
All right, man. So what's your opinion about dating right now overall, like in our generation? I read a statistic the other day that said there's 75% or 75% of, I think it's Gen Z. I don't even know all the damn gens right now. Gen Z, what's the other ones, bro?
I don't know. You
what are we?
Person.
Okay, fair. You know, I knew that, bro.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn about no gen.
I don't
nothing
care about none of that.
So, I think probably the people born from 1990 to 2003.
Birth signs. I don't do none of that.
I could be wrong about that, but it says that 75% of us, I believe, are single, and another 72% rather be single than be in a relationship.
That's interesting.
Versus the statistics of our parents drastically reduced that. So, like, do you think, and of course me, I'm going to always blame social media for damn sure, but I'm not going to talk about me right now. Do you think there's like a reason for that? Now, why are we enjoying us so much?
Being single?
Yeah.
I can't tell you why other people are. I can only speak on me. I just think for me is just, you know, you understand what it is to be, you come to a level of maturity, you understand what it is to be in a relationship. So you either going to do it right or you're going to just continue.
Say forget it.
Yeah, you're going to continue to just chill. I'm going to forego that for the moment. So, I mean, and most women are in situationships anyway. That's a fact. They not in relationships. So they playing too. So
But they gotta be with a man though. So wouldn't you say most men are too? In a
yeah.
situation?
I mean, a lot of dudes are. I mean, a lot of dudes remember like men. They want to grease.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like
fair.
they gonna take advantage of. It's like a transaction. Okay, you want a boyfriend, you want a man, you want someone to take you out, and I want to grease you. So I'm gonna give you my portion. You could give me, So that's guys are really. I think, and a therapist said this recently. She's like, guys are winning in this era. It looked like women are winning. Guys are winning. The guys who are not serious, they're winning. Because usually the women were the ones who were serious about a relationship, and you can't get nothing from them until you lock it down.
Yeah.
But now women are like, oh well, shoot, we outside. How girls summer?
They giving into it a little bit more
yeah.
with
So
that
like,
idea.
if you're an F boy, you're up. You're up in this season because a girl gonna let you grease
That's
and be
a
like,
good take.
okay, cool.
That's a
You
good
feel
take.
me? So that's just again, not judging anybody. You, however you live is how you live, and don't think you winning. If a dude buy you a little bag for attention or to grease you, you're not up. You got played.
point.
You
Fair
gave
point.
yourself away for a bag, for a date, a noble date.
So what is
Which your boyfriend who love you or your husband will take you out on multiple times over. Keep your dignity.
So what
dumbass.
is the guy lose in that instance?
I hold the mic caught the dumbass. But continue.
What did the guy lose in that instance?
I mean, he probably just
Lost his
it depends on what he believe. If you like, he probably just lose some dignity. But if he don't really care, if he believe that all men are dogs, he don't lose nothing. He lose a little money.
Wow,
That's it.
that's different.
It's really just, we were talking about this in Texas. It's really just it's like clean prostitution.
We did talk about that, ain't it?
It's really clean prostitution.
It's really clean prostitution.
Facts.
It is.
Like, yeah.
I'll buy you a Birkin.
Take me out to this restaurant I never been to. You got the money for it.
Then you post on the gram.
Yeah. Oh, let me grease you. Oh yeah, for sure.
You're right. A lot of generation is actually getting greased for the Birkin. Getting greased for the new experience, getting greased for the trip, getting greased for the Turks and Caicos.
Bro, you talking about rapper stuff? They
I'm
getting
sorry,
greased for hookah
Kris,
and wings.
We from Broward. They don't even know what grease mean.
We gotta explain that.
You get smashed.
You get slayed.
You get slayed. Like you having sex for
Yeah.
a bag.
And we not judging. We just talk. We're
just
giving
being transparent.
information. We just giving necessary information so you can make the most informed decision.
But don't you feel like if we were to take it back to why prostitution was an issue or illegal anyways, it's like
Yeah.
the men are doing this. I don't know if as a man you feel a little bit less guilty about buying the bag and then smashing the dom, or taking her out to a restaurant and then smashing the dom, versus just giving her the money and then smashing her. It's the same thing you're doing.
You're doing the same thing.
You're doing the same thing.
Just a little slicker.
Dang, so this is what the Bible meant by an adulterous generation, ain't it?
I guess, bro.
Probably.
It probably should.
That's crazy.
But remember the Bible say a prostitute can be had for a loaf of bread. I was thinking about that the other day in my kitchen. I'm like, bro, that's
A loaf of
real.
bread?
Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
If you take a girl out to,
Kris, I know where you
if
going.
you take a girl out to whatever, you probably spend 50. How much loaves of bread that is? That's a lot of loaves of bread, but you could buy bread with $50. You know what I'm saying? You can go grocery shopping.
And back then, inflation now different.
Yeah, bro. So like, it's real. It's right. Like people. Let me just say, a lot of y'all women and guys are for purchase. Y'all are for purchase. So
Wow.
you feel me? If you want to be a real BB, if you want to be a real, star, standout woman, don't sell that cheap. Damn. That's all I'm saying.
And it's not even only selling your body though.
Cause you give me your Cybertruck for $1,000, I'm thinking, what's wrong with this?
facts.
Cybertruck is that thing because of how much it costs.
But let's even get deeper, bro. Let's stop talking about just greasing.
Yeah.
Like, cause me and you, like, we're not even on that. But I think a lot of dudes that aren't on that either can fall
For sure.
can fall into the idea of prostituting your mind, prostituting your time. Like, how about the girls that dudes take out on dates?
Yeah.
Just because they want a pretty thing around them, because they don't want to feel lonely.
Oh,
You know
boy.
what I'm saying? Or the
Going
girl that
in.
decides that she likes going out once a month on a nice trip. So that dude that's been trying to talk to her for a year, that don't love himself because he's still talking to her like an idiot, wants to fly her out. And she's like, you know what? I haven't posted a cute picture on the gram in a little minute. Let me get some self-validation from another dude to hit me up in the DMs while I'm on trip with this dude.
Facts.
That doesn't even make the picture.
Oh my God.
That's not prostitution, bro.
Hey, man. People getting pimped out here, bro.
All right. People don't want to have those conversations.
Kevin said, all right. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. So what's the solution, man? What's the standard? What's the standard that people should be?
Everybody read your Bible. Everybody read your Bible and say a prayer. That's all I got for y'all, man. Use discernment when it comes to dating is what I would say.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to cut somebody off when you notice these things faster. I think we take a lot of time to end things that should have been ended months ago.
Yeah, no, I just agree with you, man. Just be more decisive. Just know your goal and where you're trying to go. And like you said, I think a lot of times we're too fast to move on and then too slow to cut off. So just speed up the cutting off of the wrong, and then slow down the building and working through solutions of something that you can build and bless you at the end of the day.
That perfect. That was excellent. I think that's what it comes down to. But like we always say at the Unbrothered podcast, we don't know what the hell we talking about. That's how we remain Unbrothers. So, tune in next time. But I'm glad y'all wasted some time with us. Good to see you on here, my boy.
For sure, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
Gleeful.
More to come.
End it. Beautiful.